first. My name is Kenneth Burr. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. And the other Christie Projector I ordered is finally here. Let's plug it up and let's see if it works. Which I'm curious because I've had one here. Actually, I had two 505s, same as this model right here, that didn't work, and I had one that did work. So I'm curious to see if this one's working. And I hope it does because I need this projector really, really bad for work. So we have the 5W505, the 504, and this is going to be the 501, or 504, 501, or 401. So I'm hoping this one works. Let's see what we got. I got this one for cheaper than the rest of them. I got this one for 200. That one was for 270 bucks. So hopefully it works. If not, I'll just go through. I went through the other one. I'll just get my money back on my account. And as usual. So hopefully this one does work because I do need it for work. Okay, make sure my things are clipped. I'll take this one down. I'm going to put this one back up where I had it on my stand. Now I don't have to take this one down anymore. I'm going to keep this one down just in case the other one doesn't work. And also, the good thing about it is the other projector I have does have, well, this one doesn't have, oh no, this one has a changeable lens. The other one doesn't have a changeable lens. Heavy. Well, not heavy, but they're pretty good size. Ooh, look at the size of the box that thing comes in. They're my new poster boxes right there for my, I told you the company is ordering a lot of paint from us, so I have to make sure I have enough boxes on hand to handle those orders. That's for them. And let's see what we got in this bad boy. So I got this one from a completely different vendor, so hopefully we don't have any problems with this one. Like I said, I need the projector badly for work. And yes, I'm saying packing peanuts already. I hate packing peanuts. That's why we record these live. So that way, if anything goes wrong, I have a recording of it. Of the projector not working. Ah, packing peanuts. So many packing peanuts. I hate packing peanuts. It's gonna be all over the house. Got the lens taped up pretty good, which they should, because the lenses on these aren't cheap. So if there's, like I said, I'm not worried about it. If it doesn't work, I'll just get my money back for it. But hopefully it does work, because like I said, I need it for work. Because right now, that's the one I'm using right there. And I need that one to stay up there because I have to keep taking it down for the demonstrations. I need another one just for these particular demonstrations right here. So let's get it out of that box. Get it over here on the table. I'll bring you guys a little farther down. There we go. Now this one, the 401, I had the 401 upstairs. The 401 is 720p. This is a 1080p projector. This is 1920 by 1200. And this is 5,000 lumens. The other one I have upstairs is 4,000 lumens. Ooh, this is bigger. This is way bigger than the other one. Way bigger than my other one. That's a big boy. Yeah, it's way bigger. I'm gonna have to get the other stand for this one. This is not gonna fit on this table. It's too big. I'm gonna have to get the stand for it. I should fit on that one better. I wonder if this one's bigger than the other one. I wonder. Yeah, it has to be on this one. This is something that oh, this is a little different. So this one has an LED display on the back of it. That's interesting. 2 HDMI ports on the back. Very nice. I've never seen this one before. This has an LCD display on the back of it. Now, this I'm not worried about. The filter cover is missing. That's not a big deal. Filter covers are cheap for these, which is good. This is what I need right here. So I'm not worried about this at all. The filter cover is missing. I can order that. That's probably going to cost me like $5 or $6. That's not much. But that's interesting right there. I've never had one an LCD display. It's got 2 HDMI ports on the back of it. And this is pretty cool. This is a little different than what I'm using. That's pretty cool right there. Wow. But I'm not worried about that. This, on the other hand, I didn't see that right there. There's damage right there. Let me get a look at this. Hopefully we don't have a problem here and we had to send this one back, get our money back. We shouldn't have anything in here. That I'm not worried about. Just power this thing on and see how it goes. So like I said, if it doesn't work, we got a recording of it live of the projector not malfunctioning, and it goes right back. I'll go over to PayPal, file my complaint, get my money back on my account, and the person who sold the projector, you will be posted in the bottom of the link as a do not buy. You'll go on our blacklist on our website. If it does do well, then I'll make sure that people buy from you. Anytime when I go out and have a customer come in and want a new projector, we direct them to the sites that we buy from. So I'm hoping this one does work. I don't worry about the crack and all. I don't care about that. This is a work projector. It's going to be covered in paint probably most of the time. But we need to see if this thing is going to fire up. We got what we were supposed to get. Or are we going to try to get us? So before we cast any judgments, let's see what we got first. All right, so we got the power lights on right now. That's the first good sign right there, because if this thing was malfunctioning, the lights will be flashing like crazy. Right now we just have the power light right there, which is good. more concerned about. Here we have filters. The filter was having problems. That's going to flash. If any of the shutters right here on the lens are malfunctioning, your shutters are going to flash. Indicates your shutters are going to start flashing. If the lamp is damaged, that's going to start flashing right there. On the other projector, all of them are going off at the same time. So that was a really bad sign right there altogether. All right, so let's power on. We got a solid power light on. Let's have a look at the screen and see what happens. Also, too, we got the temperature light too. So if that temperature light comes on too, that's another problem right there. Let's see what we got. There you got solid power light. All right, we got an image popping up. In the back of it, we got the LCD display. That's working quite well. Alrighty, it's not backlit. I hope is it backlit? We have a backlit on here. All right, let me move this stuff out. We can junk in some wires and cables and stuff all over the place. And here it's upside down, so there's the display going off right there. Let's see. Input, focus, shift. Okay, it works just like the other projector. Ooh, nice and bright. So look at that. Nice and bright. You got it upside down. We got it through the wrong HDMI port. That's what we got it running through. Let's get this one over here instead. See if we're running through this HDMI port. See if that one's reading. Yeah, that one's reading right there. Okay. Let's go into, first things first, we need to go into the lens shift. There's the lens shift right there. All right. And that focus is way off. What you crying about, cat? No, that's lens shift. That's lens shift. We need to focus. Let me see this one for a minute. Oh, we're not moving that. That's not going to happen. This is all going to be automatic. All right, then. This thing is way out of focus. I don't know who was operating this thing. Focus is way off. I can hear it moving. The focus is way off. It's way out of whack. That's not good. We got to get that focus to come in there a little better. Let me see if I can get something to come up on the screen first before we start diddle-daddling with that. All right, there we go. That's better. That gives me better what we're trying to work here with here now. Now I can. That's too much. That focus is really out of whack. That's not a good sign. I'm hearing it move, but I'm not hearing it. It's not going to come into place. It's still blurry, very blurry. All right. That's not a good sign. Everything's coming up well, but the focus is so way off. Let's see if we can do it manually. There we go. Sometimes you got to do it manually. Sometimes you got to go over. They got it out of whack. So they got the focus coming out of whack. It's too far over. Sometimes you got to go over and you have to grab the lens. You got to do it yourself. Now we got it adjusted where we need to be at. Then we can go basically do automatic now. I'm like, oh, come on. somebody didn't know what they were doing with this at all, period. And then in top, that's completely upside down. What is going on with this right here? Why is this? Okay, because we have this. That's a little better there. Okay, let's see what else we got to do to get this back in place. Let's see. All right, so we got to get this upside down. We got to go over and we have to shift over to lens shift. Let's bring it down some. There we go. That's a little better in lens shift right there. A little more here this way. Let me see a little also off here. Let's bring it a little bit up here. Can you all look at it because my table? I got the weight to support this thing. Need it on something a little bit more sturdier, but we can do this for now. Right now, okay, that's good. Now we got to flip it over because right now we're in upside down. So we have to go over into let's see, menu, and we have to flip it. Okay. Gotta focus a little bit better in that menu. I hate to do it this way, but I got a choice until I can get the focus right. Menu screen's way over there, man. Hopefully, let's see how long the menu stays on, which would be good. Because some of them I've worked with, the menu just comes up, menu put on, the menu pops off. So at least gives me an idea. We're gonna have to bring the projector closer up to the screen so I can basically flip this thing around. Okay, let's get it out close. So far, everything is working well. None of my lights are coming on, and my temperatures are flashing. That's good. So now we're close. In a chair. I can get a chance to flip this thing. Whoa. No, we don't want that. No, we don't want that entangled around the wires. We don't need that. Just got it. Don't wreck it. Now I can put my other projector back up. And I can use this one for work. Alright. So let's go back into menu. We need to get this where we need to be at. I mean, the easiest way for me to do this, I can turn this thing upside down, lay it on its back, which would be so much easier for me to do. Let's see, picture, custom. It's not in any of these right here. So it has to be an advanced menu. That's equal mode, normal. All right, so it's definitely an it definitely has to be in advanced settings because it's not in there. Usually what these advanced settings is always at the far end here. That would be advanced settings. So let me see. We just scroll up as we go up. We'll figure out which one comes up. Maybe it. Let me see. Let me see over here. Which one would it be? Okay. That would be network, so it definitely wouldn't be a network. That wouldn't be a network, okay. Let's see. Options. We have, let me see. It's not in that one. It's not in that one. It's not in that one. It's definitely not going to be in options. All right, now we have to go from options. The menu cuts off. Options. That would be audio. So it definitely wouldn't be an audio. Let's see. Projector mode normal. Okay. No, it's not going to be in setup. I think it would be in setup. Maybe it's an image. Let's see what we got here, an image. Video front. Would that be it? Video front. Let's see. Input. That's not inputs. It's not going to be an inputs. Let's see. Picture theater. Brightness, contrast. Yeah, brightness is at 9. That's it. All right. Let's see. It's got to be in one of those. It's not in that one. What do we have in here? Aspect ratio. It be in inputs. It should be in setups. That's where it's supposed to be at. It's supposed to be in setups. As I'm looking at it, I'm not seeing it. It wouldn't be in inputs. It would have to be in setup. Let's see. Maybe eco mode. Okay, we can be in there. I'm gonna flip this thing upside down. Make my job a little easier here. Me going nuts trying to figure out where this thing is at. It's in there. That's what the whatchamacallits drive me crazy. The freaking one of the projectors that drive me the most crazy is freaking NECs. NECs don't even say, they don't say rear. They have some weird way of how what they call it, what it is. So we're gonna flip it upside down. That's what we're gonna do. It's another trick on getting access to that. And then we're gonna go into our lens shift. This is not gonna mess the projector up in any way. We're gonna go into our lens shift and we're gonna bring it up some. And this will allow me to get access, hopefully, to it faster. Now we're going to go into our menu. Where's the menu at? Menu. Or let me do the exit out then. All right, let's go to the menu. Oh, great. That's just even more tantalizing. What's the other screen? Let's go over here. Let's bring it over here. Maybe we can get it done on this one because the screen's a little bigger than that one. I'm gonna bring this one back. So, if you're gonna sell a projector, please make sure that you have your projector not set in the settings where the projector is upside down. This is a freaking nuisance. There we go. This is better. Make sure you change your settings, please. So that'd be nice for some of us that are buying your merchandise from you. It won't be such a headache to us. All right, well, thank you so much for the projector working. I do appreciate that. Than anything in the world, but it would be nice if you go on and do that for us. It'd be nice. All right, so let's go back to this menu real quick. There we go. So now we got it better. We can see it better because doing it upside down is a headache. All right, so let's see what we got doing here. Overscan. That's no picture. It wouldn't be in there. You would think it would be in here. It's not. That's audio. Option. Oh, come on. Gotta be in here somewhere. I know you are. That's network. That wouldn't be in there. Security definitely wouldn't be in there. And that's easy menu. It's advanced settings. Filter. Aspect ratio normal. 4.369. Perfect fit execute. There you go. See that keystone right there? That's what I mean by that's what my keystone looks like on my projector. It's insane. I can shift this thing in any direction I want. This is the perks of having a whatchamacallit, a menu projector. Let's see. Go back in. Let's see. Picture in picture custom. Picture mode custom. Normal. Cinema. Dynamite. Whiteboard. I like the daytime better. Eco mode. Eco mode. We don't eco mode is normal in there. Installation. Reset in here. Advanced settings. Oh, we just flipped it. How did we flip it? I don't even remember flip. Apparently we flipped it. Okay, I gotta learn that because I have no idea what I just did. But apparently we flipped. No, we're upside down. I keep forgetting we're upside down. Projector's upside down. Ugh. Sorry, people. Straight trip to insanity. The projector's upside down. That's why. All right, let's figure out we can find this thing at. Wireless setup, information, blah, 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 wireless. This is all wireless setup. If I want to run this thing, I can network this projector, like literally network them together. Option, we got another option in here. All right, option in here, we got source skip, we got auto search, USB lamp on here. Let's see. On screen. Menu positioning. Okay, that wouldn't be it. Oh, crap. Menu position. Let me see what that's on here. That's for the position of the menu. Where would I put the menu at? It's here. I just have to find it, but it's definitely here. It's usually, and Sony say flip. Each one says something different. Sony say flip on theirs. Blank original startup. Screen lock. Source. Stack. Name of source. We don't need all that. Closed caption, which we don't need. Alright. There's audio. Audio right there. Let's see. Setup. Right there. On a keystone. Perfect fit. Execute. Audio. Normal echo mode. Install. Input. HD format. Frame lock. Let's see what's going on here. What we got going on here. Okay. You know it's not in here. Don't hit that, please. I don't know what frame lock is. Honestly. Frame lock. No, come out of that, please. That is right there. It's my inputs. Let's see what's going on over here. 69. And the next one we have is picture. Good gracious. We got, okay, normal, 610 native. We don't need any of that up there from the door. Go back over bird. No. What are you doing with the audio? Audio, frame lock. We don't need that. We're good. Let's go up. I'm about to go to the manual. It's in there somewhere. Like I said, I've gone through this with the NECs. NECs have a really weird way of what they call it when you do the for their shift, and it's weird. It says it's a weird name. It doesn't say what it's supposed to say. Let me see what we got going on here. Brightness, sharpness, right? Now we need to exit this. That's what we need to exit. We need to go back into menu and go back to it again. It's here, we just have to find it. But it works, which is good. I'm happy it works. I just had to figure out where that particular setting's at and what's the name of it. Because it probably has a strange name underneath of it. I would think it would be in options. But it's not in options, which is weird. You would think it would be in screen plates or template. I see menu positioning, set original. My screen lock off. And I'll show you when I bring the Sony down, I'll show you the Sonys are different. Sonys say flip on theirs, which is completely different. As for the menu, start original. These are test patterns right here. Stack? Are you freaking kidding me? You know what a stack is? Do you know what a stack is for? A stack is for when you stack projectors. Okay, so you ever stacked projectors before? So you have to have a projector that's like 5,000 lumens. You can stack them. So basically that they interline with each other to actually equal 10,000 lumens. That is what that is for. Oh, heck yeah, I need to buy me another one of these. I mean, I can stack these, and projector stacking, where you have to align them just right, the patterns, that will automatically line the patterns, which means I don't have to sit there and just jack. It means I can stack 5 of these together and get 15,000 lumens out of this. I didn't even know that option was even in there. That is freaking sick. I got to really go through this. I wonder if the other one has that option too. It means I can get a 15,000 lumen projector by stacking these. If you ever look up projector stacking, you see how difficult it is. It's very complicated. This automatically has this automatically in here. Allow me to stack two projectors together. We got to buy another one of these right here. I wonder if I can stack this with the 401, because the 401 upstairs is the same thing as this one. I wonder if it has that option in there where I can stack the projectors like that. That is interesting. I didn't even know we had that in there. It's a stack template in there. Wow. That is going to be fun for later on, for up in my lumen count. I need to get another one of these. Let me see. But we need to get past this we're going through right now. I'm just looking at the key, so I'm looking at the perfect fit. And that wouldn't be it. And it wouldn't be eco mode. We got auto eco mode, install, standby mode. It wouldn't be any of those at all, period. Input wouldn't be any of these right here. Frame rate, resolution, and none of that. None of that would be in there at all to begin with. Definitely wouldn't be an image. Auto adjustment execute. We just did that a few minutes ago. That would not be in there. And brightness down, blah, 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 blah. It would have to be in the other settings. So it would have to be an easy menu. So we go to easy menu. We have advanced settings. We have language. Filter, reset, install. Picture down. We already did the execute fit. Should we think it would be an execute fit, but it's not an execute fit. This would be under keystone, so this would not be it at all, period. We're gonna have to let's go get a manual to find it. I'm pretty sure it's in here, and I'm probably staring right at it the entire time, but I'm not seeing it. Okay. I'm tired, I'm gonna lay down. Install. Here it is, right there. Bam! I told you it was in there. They word these things differently every single time. They word them differently. Like I had somebody who bought a Christie Projector and they were like, well, how the freak do I get in eco mode? It's whisper. They all have something different in there. Sony's have flip, horizontal flip. Right there in install. I'm thinking install like, all right, you're thinking install like you're installing software or something like that, or firmware, something like that. But it's an install. So I'm looking at it right here. That's what popped up. It's right there. I told you, it was probably staring me right dead in the face. Didn't see it the entire time. It's worded differently. And that's what they did. They worded it differently. All right. Now we're cooking with gas. Now we can flip it around. All right. Now if I can find my freaking menu. Again, I lost my menu. All right. Let me see. Where's the menu at? Somewhere on the LCD screen. It's an install. So now I know that the 405s, and I didn't have to do it with the 401. The 405 and 401s have it's an install on theirs. That's now I know where it's at. Learn something new every day with these things. But it has a stack on it. Okay, you ever heard of projector stacking before? You can stack projectors on top of each other to actually multiply your lumen count. It's kind of hard to do because then you have to basically look at the video on stacking projectors. You know, they all have to be linked together. They have to be in a stacking system. You mind you're trying to get two projectors to interline with each other perfectly so it becomes one projector. That little device in there, that little button you see in there, will allow me to be able to probably sync both projectors simultaneously at the same time without basically going through the tedious of basically trying to get the test patterns to line up equally to make one screen. Do you have any idea how much that means to me? That means I can basically stack up like 15 of these projectors at 5,000 lumens a piece. Think about it. Wow. Yeah, I can have a ball with that. And I've always wanted to get into projector stacking. This has been a blessing right here. This thing has to be clean. The bottom of it is like, oh! It's nasty. Look at the bottom of it. That's got to be clean. Where's my bleach? Why is my line out? Oh, I forgot. Yeah, it wasn't a standby mode. I'll be back. Oh, Ken, lift your feet for God's sake. Sorry about that. I nearly knocked my projector on the floor. Just got it. Wow. Lift your feet. Sorry, I'm not saying what's the name in vain. I'm tired, people. I just got finished eating cooked myself a good meal, sitting there watching a little TV, and I am full right now and tired. So I am a little sluggish. I'm just cleaning the bottom of this with a little bleach water. Let me get this cleaned up. I'm not worrying about the filters. The filters are easy to get for this particular model. If it was the filters on the 505, on the other hand, that would have been a different story because those filters are $300. But that right there would have freaked me out. But other than that, all I got to do is just go down and just get the filters for this one. They're cheap. I seen them for like $4 or $5. It's just a cover on it. Let's face about it. Now we're going to flip this around. This is a wide projector. Come on, baby. You're my new baby. I love you. I said I love you to my projector. I just did. All right, let's get you. Reminds me of the freaking whatchamacallit incident, the BenQ incident, where I actually had a projector sitting on a stand just like this in my backyard, and the wind hit it, and boom, that projector fell over. It wasn't only a big projector, heavy projector, so the wind took it with it. But yeah, man, I was like, oh, I just bought that projector too. And that was the end of it. No more, it's broken. No more projector. So yeah, we got it, people. It's an install. So now I know. Every time I use one of these, I always take something away from it. You learn something a little bit new with it. Alright, so we're going to get my, first things first, let's find the fire stick, see where Mr. Bird lost his fire stick at. See if we got the right one here. Yeah, that's the right one. And now we got to bring it back some. Now we got to adjust what we want it to be at. Bring it back over here where we had it at. And then we're going to take our lens shift. Let's see what lens shift here. Lens shift. We're going to bring it up. There you go. Oh man, he did a horrible job. The corner keystone is way off center. What a freak had this projector, man. Wow, look at that. I gotta do all this adjustment to fix it. They didn't know what they were doing with this. They honestly did not know what they were doing. Their corner keystone is way off. It is way off. Look at that. It's shifted this way. It's supposed to be shifted out. This was supposed to be more this way than that way. So let me see what we gotta do here. We gotta get this adjusted right. So I'm just gonna shift this over. I want to know until I get it right in the center. Right there. Let me give an idea where we're at on this. This should be a little bit up on this side. Just a little bit. And then we need the corner keystone it back down again. Right there. Oh no. He didn't butcher that. The corner keystone's good. I had a projector on a slant, so that's my fault. I'm gonna have to but anyway, the merchant, thank you. Good job. Amazing job. I mean, the projector's beautiful. All the lights are not even blinking. We just got the power light on solid, which is fantastic. Projector's running nice and quiet, nice and cool. That's it. There's one little crack here in the side, but that's near the fan. That's nothing's going to disrupt it at all up here. It's nothing at all up here. No heavy cracks in it. Filter's missing off of it. I mean, the filter panel, that's nothing. That's cheap. That's easy to get right there. That's nothing. Lens is clean. There's no blush. Like on the other one upstairs, I had that line across the screen. That's because the lens is scratched, but that's easy to fix. Just scratch repair. But other than that, nothing. It's clean. It's beautiful. I like it. Everything's working. Nice LCD panel in the back. Beautiful. I don't really want to know what it costs to replace that one right there. That's probably quite expensive to replace. Let's go into the keystone option right now. And let's straighten this out a little bit. I'm going to just focus this a little bit there. See if we can get into that menu. What we need to do is see. Let me see what we need to do here. Aspect ratio. Aspect ratio, we are at native. We don't want native. We need 69. 69, we have 69? 4.3. Sorry, people. I got to blow this up a little bit right now. I'm just trying to. All right, what are we at? That usually should be right next to that. 16, okay. Okay, so we need a keystone now a little bit. It's allowing us to hit anything keystone menus. It's in the menu for keystone. Auto keystone is off. All right. Maybe we can go into advanced settings because we can't get access to it there. This is a little different than the other one. The other one will let me get access to that. This won't let me get access to that there. Let me see what we got to do. Just so we got to skip all that together. There we go, right there. Man. All right. We just want to go with an everyday keystone. Got 13 keystones in here to go through. We just need a keystone. That's all we need to do. So let's see where we need to be and which one of these menus we got to be at. These are corner keystones. These are going to direct the corner of each one. We need to be in that right there. Let's see if we can override this and go straight to the menu. We're not going to do that. All right, let's just go into the easy part of this. Let's go into advanced settings. So we have here a picture. Picture, we're going to allow us to get access to that keystone option. Sharpness, brightness. Oh, it's not in there. So it's got to be an image. So I really don't want to go to advanced keystone. Let's see. Overscale. Positioning. That's where we need to be at. We need to be in that section right there. So let's see if we can get something there to trigger that one off. Needs to be, what's this one right here? This is auto execute. Aspect ratio. Okay, we're going to have to go into advanced keystone settings to do it. Well, better time to learn now how to do it. Let's see. All right, I'm going to blow this baby up, and then I'm going to have to go in and do it that way instead. I'm going to try to zoom. So once we get this adjusted, we want to get, because the person who had it, they had it upside down. So usually when they have it upside down, it means I have to make a lot of adjustments to get it back to where it was. And that's the problem. It's not a problem, but it's something that has to be done on that one. Okay, shutter inputs, standby functions. Okay, we just need to get, we're going to have to go into a form of advanced keystone in order to get the screen to adjust out. I just want to hit the corners, man. You start getting to the corner keystoning, oh man, it could be a headache from time to time. I've done that quite a few times. Epsons have corner keystoning on them. That can be, it can get to be a headache. But it comes in handy, it really does. Let's come in handy. Let me see what we need to do. Okay, here. A little bit bigger. I just need this part right here to come out a little bit, and we're good. We got it. It's supposed to be, to make it easier, it's supposed to be within that area right there, but it's not. It's in this area right here, which is like, oh, I'm gonna have to go through this. So that's for that corner right there, which we don't need. Let me see. Can we do it from here? We're gonna have to get something over there. Let's save folder. All right, we have to hit enter for that right there. I gotta get the remote control for this. Because there's no enter button on the back of this at all. Oh, thank you. Didn't see that back there. That came in handy. I'm trying to figure out, like, how in the world am I going to see the back end of this thing and what's going on? It has temperature control on this. Look at this. Look at this. There's temperature control in there. That's awesome. Wow. All right, so we have temperature control. All right, cool. That is freaking cool. I'm like, what's the function button for? And I press it, and look, it's got temperature control. They're showing me the temperature inside of my projector. Look at the function right there. That is sick. This is why I love venue projectors. All right, so let me see. We don't have the auto keystone. There's the menu right there. It'd be nice if they had an enter right there, which would be a lot more easier for me to hit that. Okay. So any of these would trigger off that particular right there. And we're going to have to, let me see, hold on for a minute. I think I figured out how to do this. It's going to be a bit of a nightmare, but whatever, we can get it done. Let me see. So focus. Oh yes, we're going to have, hopefully you don't have to have remote control for this, but it's looking like we might have to have one. Because it's required for me to hit an enter on here. I wonder, I'm curious if the remote control for, I'll work on this. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to order me another remote control. So let's see what we got going on with this. So how come none of the keystones are activating, not activating? I mean, it's working fine. Everything's going well with it. I'm loving the LCD on it. It's just that whole keystone thing is bugging me a bit there because for some reason that option is completely out altogether. So I'm thinking about just resetting the whole thing and then figure out from there. It's not allowing me to get to any form of keystone at all, period. And the auto keystone is not, for some reason, it's something in the, sometimes in the option you can trigger off one option to get another option to trigger off. So let's see what we got going on here. All right, we got auto search. All right, auto search is on. I think we got auto power off. This filter, okay. That's pretty good right there. Screen menu. Screen off. Source. Like stack. We can start black and audio. Screen language. Positioning language mode. Start up original. Okay, start original. Source name. Now what we do in there? What we do in there? Set up. Eco mode, which we don't need. Install and standby. Monitor out. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Let me see something. Perfect fit. This would be perfect fit. Would be the keystone. But you would have to hit. Let's see for a minute. Get close on this. Enter. Reset. That would be reset right there in the center. And for this side, up there. That'd be perfect fit. Well, it works perfectly. This is what's bugging me. Similar output. I might have to see if I can get a remote control for this one. This is what's bugging me. I just wish it had that particular area where I can actually get access to that. And I think you have to have a remote control to hit enter for this, and I'm not seeing an enter on here anywhere. I need to push these two corners out this way, but it is running perfectly fine. It's just that keystone part is driving me a little nuts here. What is this right here? All right, look, I'm gonna let you guys go. I got to figure this out for myself. So it's gonna take a while because, like I said, I got to get a remote control in order to maybe hit the enter. If I can get around it, I'll come back in and we'll do some more demonstrations. Other than that, it's working fine, perfectly. $270, and I'm happy with it. I'll check you guys out later. Got to go, and God bless.